Hello friends, myself Dr. Ankit J. Shah, Assistant Professor at Sri P.M. Patel Institute of Biosciences, Anand, affiliated to Sardar Patel University, Vallabh Vidyanagar, and managed by Anand People's Medical Society, Anand. Today I am making this online video for TY BSc students of Sardar Patel University, semester 5, in the main branch of chemistry. And in this session I will teach subject physical chemistry with subject code US05 CCHE23. Students, in this video I am taking or giving solution of some important question of unit number 2, that is chemical kinetics, and keywords of this session are rate constant and half-life. Students, before starting this video, I would like to request you all subscribe this YouTube channel, because in this channel you will get to see all the videos of the subject, and from now on you will be getting solution of some important question that can be asked in Sardar Patel University exam. So students, as you have seen my previous videos, you know that we have completed our unit number 2, chemical kinetics. So in the next few videos I will be giving you solution of some important questions of this unit. So today I am giving you solution of most important question, that is rate constant for third order reaction. Question can be asked as, derive the expression of rate constant for third order reaction. So students, in this theory we have to prove the equation of rate constant. For that we are taking a reaction, say A plus B plus C gives products, means here A, B and C, 3 reactants are there. A, B and C, 3 reactants are there, where small a is the moles of reactant A, small b is the mole of reactant B, and small c is the reactant of moles of reactant C. And at t equal to 0 time there will be 0 products, means concentration of reactants are 100%. But in our syllabus there is a condition that the concentration of all the 3 reactants are same, means A is equal to B is equal to C. So applying that, we can say that all reactants are say A. So differential rate law can be written as minus dA by dt is equal to K A raised to 3, because it's a third order reaction, that's why there is a power 3. Now students, you must know what is differential rate law. So it is the mathematical expression which shows how rate of reaction depends on concentration. So using that equation we have written this formula. Now to find the rate constant, simply we have to do integration of this term. So for that purpose we are taking this concentration of A on left hand side, and we are taking this dt term on right hand side. So it is minus dA by A raised to cube is equal to K into dt. Now we are integrating this term on both the side, so it becomes integration dA upon A cube is equal to K integration dt. Now we know that what is the integration of 1 upon a cube? What is the integration of 1 upon a cube? So you must know that. I will show you what is the integration of a raised to a cube. So you can say that it will be a raised to minus 3. So integration of that will be a raised to minus 3 plus 1 upon minus 3 plus 1. So it will be, so answer will be a raised to minus 2 upon minus 2. So it becomes minus 1 upon 2a square, minus 1 upon 2a square. So we have put that, of course we have minus sign here, so that minus minus becomes positive value. So we have written 1 upon 2a square is equal to kt plus c. 1 upon 2a square is equal to kt, means integration of dt is t, plus c is integration constant. So that will be our equation number 1. That is our equation number 1. Now we know that at t equal to 0 time we are taking a, that is equal to a0, means we know that at t equal to 0 time there will be no products. So concentration of a is initial concentration. So here a0 is initial concentration. So applying this in equation number 1, so instead of a we are writing a0, so it is 1 upon a0 square. Value of t will be 0. So we will get the value of c, that is integration constant, c is equal to 1 upon a0 square. Now submit this value in equation number 1. You must know what is equation number 1. So in this equation number 1 we have to add value of c. So it becomes 1 upon 2a square is equal to kt plus 1 upon 2a0 square. So this is the value of c. That is our equation number 3. Now students, remember this equation number 3, because you also have to write graph, you also have to draw graph of third order reaction. So to draw that graph, that is we have to draw a graph of what you have to take on x-axis, what you have to take on y-axis, what is the slope of the graph, what is the intercept of the graph. So you don't have to mug it up, you don't have to remember that. Simply you have to use this equation that we will see in just a moment. But first we will derive our equation. So that is right hand term 1 upon 2a0 square goes on this side, so becomes negative. So it will be 1 upon 2a square minus 1 upon 2a0 square is equal to kt. Now we are multiplying this whole equation by 2. Multiplying this whole equation by 2. So 2 will be cancelled out in first term. So it is 1 upon a square. Again 2 will be cancelled out in second term. So it is minus 1 upon a0 square is equal to 2 kt. That is our 2 kt. Now here we have to find equation of rate constant. We have to find equation of rate constant. So whatever extra quantities are there, that will be on that side. So k will be equal to 1 upon 2t, because two terms 2 and t will be going on that side. So k is equal to 1 upon 2t, 1 upon a square minus 1 upon a0 square, 1 upon a square minus 1 upon a0 square. So that is our equation of rate constant. That is our equation of rate constant. So students, simply what we have done, we have taken 3 reactants in which there is a condition that all 3 reactants are having same concentration. That's why we have written A equal to B equal to C. Then we have written differential rate law for this, that is minus dA by dt is equal to K A raised to cube, because A is equal to B is equal to C. Then simply we have integrated the term. Then we have find the value of integration constant C and submitted in equation number 1, and after rearranging we will be getting this equation, that is K is equal to 1 upon 2T 1 upon A square minus 1 upon A0 square. So now students, as I have told you, what is the graph of this third order reaction? That also you have to write in this question. What is the graph? So for that we are using the equation number 2, that is 1 upon 2A square is equal to KT plus 1 upon 2A0 square. Now again multiplying this whole equation by 2, multiplying this whole equation by 2, so we are getting 1 upon A square is equal to 2KT plus 1 upon A0 square. Now to draw the graph, simply what you have to do, simply compare this equation with linear equation of line, that is y is equal to mx plus c. You have to compare this equation with linear equation of line, that is y is equal to mx plus c. So what is y? 1 upon a square. What is x? 1 upon t. So we will know that graph will be of 1 upon a square against t. Graph will be of 1 upon a square against t. Now it will be a straight line. Now slope of the graph, that is known as m. So slope of this graph is 2k, because when we compare this equation, m will be equal to 2k. What is the intercept? That is c. So it is 1 upon a0 square. From this information, from this equation, so we can say that graph is of against 1 upon a square against c. It will be a straight line. Slope of the graph will be 2k and intercept is 1 upon a0 square. So students, you have to remember this, you have to write this in your solution. Now one more thing that is left in this theory, that is, what is the half-life of third order reaction? So now we will discuss half-life of this theory. Now what is half-life? So half-life is the time at which 50% of chemical reaction is completed. Time at which 50% of chemical reaction is completed. That time is known as half-life for a chemical reaction. So to find half-life, we are using our equation of rate constant, that is K is equal to 1 upon 2T 1 upon a square minus 1 upon a0 square. Now obviously the symbol of half-life is T1 half. So instead of T we are writing T1 half, and instead of A we are writing A0 by 2, where A is concentration at time T and A0 is concentration or initial concentration or in concentration at time T equal to 0. So we are writing A is equal to A0 by 2, means 50% concentration. So for simplicity we are exchanging two terms, that is K and T. So instead of T I am writing T1 half, K will be in place of T, so it is 1 upon 2K. Now A square, so you have to square up this A0 by 2, so it becomes A0 square by 4 minus 1 upon A0 square. Now denominator of denominator becomes numerator, so it is 1 upon 2K 4 upon A0 square minus 1 upon A0 square. As you know that if denominators are same, you can simply subtract the values, so that is 4 minus 1. So our answer is 3 upon 2K into A0 square. So equation of half-life, that is T1 half is equal to 3 upon 2K A0 square. That is our final equation. So students, you have to write this theory up to this much. Also you have to write some theory also, that what is the third order reaction, what is rate constant, what is half-life, that you would write, mention. And again, from this equation, question can also be asked as, prove that, remember student, this is a 5-mark question, and this question can also be asked like that, prove that half-life of third order reaction is inversely proportional to square of initial concentration. Half-life of third order reaction is inversely proportional to square of initial concentration. Prove this statement. So it can be also asked like this. So in that, what you have to write? You have to start with beginning. You have to take 3 reactants in which concentration of all 3 reactants will be same. Then you have to prove the equation of rate constant. From that you have to show graph. You have to show slope of the graph, intercept of the graph. Then you have to find half-life by substituting the values or taking T as T1/2 and A as A0/2. And from that equation, we know that this K is constant, rate constant. The term 2 and 3 are also constant. So simply we can write T1/2 proportional to 1 upon A0 square. T1/2 proportional to 1 upon A0 square. So from that we can prove that. From that, that is T1/2 proportional to 1 upon A0 square. So from that we can say that we have proved the equation, that is half-life of third order reaction is inversely proportional to square of initial concentration. Okay. So students, that's it for this video. In this video, I have given you the solution of an important 5-mark question, that is derive the equation of rate constant for third order reaction as well as derive the equation of half-life for third order reaction. So I have given solution of both the questions. Okay. So students, if you like this video, share it to your friends, press the like button, ring the bell icon, subscribe this YouTube channel, because that will motivate us to make many more videos like this. And do watch my next video, that is about reaction mechanism, and again I will be giving you a written solution of question of what is reaction mechanism, and also explain equilibrium approximation and steady state approximation. So to know the solution of that question, do watch my next video. Of course, this is my college tree. You can ask your friends to take admission in any of the branches of our college through online process of Sardar Patel University, or you are having contact numbers below, you can see that. Thank you.